Hello guys and welcome back to Riverhaven Collects. Today we're going to be looking at another in the Interlink series, of course. So this is number 4 in that series. This is LL4, obviously standing for left leg when he combines into the big figure. I know he probably kind of looks like the rest of the figures in this line, as most of them kind of look like each other. But something that I wanted to point out is they're all actually very unique. They just have a similar color scheme, which kind of makes them look as if they were all the same. But as you can tell, this guy is fairly unique. He has like these insect eyes with like almost ticks or something on him. Then he's got a cannon on one arm and then like a claw or shield on the other. He's also got like this little rocket thing, which probably is a pull rocket like the last one we saw, and then he's got another piece which will combine into holding up the big figure. So this was released in March 2001, and yeah, I didn't pay 50 for him. I picked him up for like 18 or 20 or something like that. But anyway, without further ado, let's get him out of his box and check him out. Alright guys, you have me in person today. So, you know, all these boxes, they are exactly the same. We've got number 4, so we got 5 and 6 to go, and then we'll be able to combine him into the big figure. So that's the box basically. It all looks the same. Combines into a giant robot. But of course we have had some breaks with these figures, and I'm gonna be like super careful. I'm gonna be as careful as can be. Some people have said, you know, try and heat it up before bending them, so I'll try that. And yeah, other people have just said that there's nothing you can do, these figures are just brittle as. But yeah, anyway, hopefully he'll be alright. Just like previous videos, this is what they are going to combine into. So we have our boy down here today, so he will be the left leg, and then next time, where is he, we'll be looking at RA5, right arm, and then the last one is LA6. Man, he looks very unique. But yeah, and then in a separate video we'll combine them all together like that. So that is going to be very cool. I actually follow one of my subscribers on Instagram, and he put up a picture of his one of this all built up. And man, it looks really impressive. But anyway, onto the advertising down here. Obviously got, what's this, Series 17. This isn't in English. Oh no, Revisited Series 17. My mistake, goodness me. This is why I don't usually film these in person, so I can cut out mistakes like that. Anyway, something I've pointed out each time is that Spawn is like stretched out to the max here so that he fits in there. But anyway, so I believe we've unboxed that Spawn. I think we had a an unmasked version. We haven't unboxed this version of Melbolgia, but that is a different version I'd like to pick up. We have unboxed Medieval Spawn, and we have unboxed Tiffany 3, I think it was. She's a really cool figure as well. Then of course we have the Samurai series down here. Sorry, the box got some damage. I'll link that up above again if anyone wants to check out this series, because that is probably my favourite series in all the Spawns we've unboxed. It is absolutely incredible. So don't skip out on that. And then here we've got the Akira stuff as well as Trigun. So some other things, I'd love to get the Akira figures as well, but they're just too expensive, I think. But anyway, that is all that. We'll check the bottom. Yep, that's the same. But anyway guys, let's get him out of his box and check him out. We got number 4 there. Weird looking 4 actually. But anyway, that aside, onto the main event. Alright guys, so doing the voiceover now because yeah, there's a bit of noise, but as you can see there's like translucent plastic here, which I think is really cool. I don't know what you guys think of it, but he's got it on the like calves or legs, and then he's got it on the shoulders as well, and it looks really, really cool. I just wish it was a bit more translucent like this piece here. So you can see that you can actually see through this quite a lot, but it's a very cool mask. We've also got another mask up here. He actually has two. So yeah, what a strange figure, but man, he looks absolutely awesome. So we'll check out the advertising here. It's not really the advertising because it's just instructions basically. So you can put that mask on his face there, and then apparently the other mask goes on the back, so I don't really know what that's all about. Kind of weird choice, but yeah, we've obviously got the missile that you can pull in and release. It's just one of those, yeah, pull missiles again. And then yeah, we have the instructions for the Interlink series, so yeah. But what's surprising me is like how detailed these are. Like we actually have to take a lot of things apart and like detach things. It's yeah, quite in depth, so I'm kind of dreading doing it now, but yeah, anyway. So as you guys can probably see, there are a lot of zip ties with this one, but anyway, we got the mask out here, and it's a real shame this is going on the back because it is so detailed and like really unique. Looks, you know, kind of like a bunny rabbit or insect bunny rabbit or something. I don't know what the thoughts were behind this. So we got the flick fire missile, not really a flick fire, but yeah, I don't know what you would call this sort of missile, but yeah, rubber tip, and most of it's rubber, but yeah, nothing too interesting. So let's get onto the mask. So we obviously got two masks, but he can't wear the bunny rabbit one, so whoops. So we've got this one, and if the camera wants to focus, there we go. So a lot of detail, but also like not over the top. Like most of the things have got a lot of detail, but yeah, that's that. So we'll put that on a bit later. So we have the next piece of the stand. So that's that. I don't think we need to look at it too much, but this is the other one. So this piece obviously doesn't go here. We need to take that off and attach it to the other one, but we'll jump over to something else. I think we've looked at these long enough. So over to the main event now. LL4. So yeah, man, just look at this detail. I am, like, I've been really impressed with all of the figures in this line, but this one particularly stands out to me because it's just so different, and it really feels like a proper figure. Like, some of them you can kind of tell that they were meant for something else, but this one really feels like a proper figure, even though his feet are quite large. But yeah, I am being a bit careful with him, but we will look at the articulation a bit, but I am going to be very careful. But there's the back and all that. Man, you can just see so much detail. I'm really impressed by this figure. So I thought I'd show you guys what he looks like with his mask on here, and it's actually pretty secure. I don't think it'll fall out, but obviously if you bump it too much it will. Unfortunately you can't really see like that really cool skull bug face underneath, so I'm going to leave it off. I think it's better with it off because, yeah, you miss out on this face. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the mask or not? I'm going to attempt to attach the back one here onto where it's supposed to go on, which I assume is through these two notches here. You can see that, yeah, they got these little hooks, and I think it's supposed to go on the back. But, yeah, I don't know. I've tried this for quite a while, and I just could not get it on there. Yeah, I don't really want it on there anyway, I think, because I don't think it'll be very secure, so I wouldn't want to lose it, even though, yeah, you can't really use it for the figure. We'll also check out the missile real quick here, so no lock-in mechanic. Oh, sorry, we're looking at his feet, but yeah, so no lock-in mechanic. You just push it in and then pull it through the back and kind of hold it and let it go. I don't like this design because, yeah, I just don't think it's really fun, but you can see that it works really well. But yeah, for me, you know, I'm a collector. I'm not going to play with these, but usually I put them in the back like this so I don't lose them. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? But anyway, let's check out the articulation for a little bit. Now, I am not going to be bending these, or really, we're not really even checking out the articulation. Anything that doesn't want to move, I'm not moving it. I will say with this figure, everything seems really secure besides the left leg, unfortunately. You can see that's loose and it's actually broken that point there. I think it will hold because it has the bar through that ball joint, but yeah, obviously I have been disappointed with these figures breaking like that, but it's kind of just what you've got to accept with these, unfortunately, and it is really unfortunate, but yeah, so yeah, really sucks. But anyway, guys, that aside, I think this is a really great figure, and I'll leave you with the showcase and then be back with my final thoughts. Alright guys, that has been our look at LL4. So let me know what you think of him down in the comments. I probably say this every time, but this could be my new favourite. He is a really unique figure. I love the skull with the bug eyes. It's really unfortunate that we can't use his headpieces. I mean, we can use one of them, but that just covers his face, and I'm like, I can see the idea that they kind of wanted to go for, which I think would be to have this clear piece over his face and then you could see his whole face, but you can't see anything through it. So yeah. And then we've got this other helmet, which I don't know how you're supposed to attach that to the back. I couldn't get it to do it, but if you guys know something about it, let me know. But yeah, just kind of, that's also a waste as well because you can't really use it on the front either. And I would love to have that on the front because it looks so cool. But yeah, just, I don't know. But those aside, you know, he's a great figure. I love the translucent grey plastic on the shoulders and legs. That looks absolutely amazing. So much detail again. And then we've got cords and things running all over him. The missile, you know, works about as well as the other missiles we've seen in this line, which isn't that well. But I don't really care about that. I think that this is an amazing, unique figure. And yeah, I just really adore it. The one downside, which I've already pointed out, is the leg seems to be broken or something. I haven't played with it. I'm not going to play with it because we know what happens. So I'm just going to leave it, and I'm hoping that it'll be alright when we combine it to the big figure. Unfortunately, this guy is the left leg to that figure, so I'm hoping that everything will be alright, because he does actually need that leg to kind of, you know, support the whole thing. So yeah, I'm hoping that he's going to be alright in the end, but it's just one of those things. We know with this series that, yeah, they have breaks, the joints are brittle, and that's just how it is. But I don't think it's fully broken, otherwise it would have come off already. But yeah, that is really disappointing. You know, I'll keep saying it because that is just what we have to be aware with these figures, which really sucks. But I don't know, like, if McFarlane is watching somehow, somewhere, please remake these. Like, I know you're remaking some figures, but please remake these ones. These are absolutely incredible. These are so cool, so unique, so different. So please remake them for like, you know, remake them in the next couple of years. I'd love to have, you know, a 2025 6-figured line where all the figures connect together. That would be amazing. Because, yeah, while I really love these figures and I want to recommend them, it is hard with all the breaks and stuff and just things not really working how they are intended. I'm hoping that, yeah, everything will be fine when we combine them, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that has been our look at LL4. So let me know what you think of him down in the comments. Please leave me a like, share this with someone, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. We're obviously going to be looking at the rest in this line, as well as some other things, and more Spawn figures, of course. So please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.